some real money in the room.
The flow get open.
The flow get open. This is exactly how it went. I'll never forget. We was talking through the van. We was just talking about the world. You know what I'm saying? And so I ended up being in 317. He was in 317. So we riding talking about the world. So anyway, they just came up out of lockdown, and they was rolling the doors on G Block first because I was on H Block. Man, shout out to the whole G Unit, man. I ain't gonna lie, you had to be a monster just to survive with us on G Unit, man. For real, it was all day. It's like all day medium custody because everybody come from close custody to medium custody. You come to GH Block. I'm talking about in this. You're getting active. I don't give a. You're getting active over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if you're not active, I'm going to see if we can't get you active, but you're getting active over there. So anyway, I was on H Block at this time. So, you know, you can hear everybody when they say, oh, get ready for day room, get ready for day room. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And then I heard somebody say, oh, you bitch-ass nigga, hoe-ass niggas out here trying to come sit up in the day room. Get your... Oh, now I forgot how it was said. It was like, get your bitch ass, all you hoe niggas. Anyway, long story short, like all you hoe ass niggas, if you ain't trying to do no fighting, nigga, don't come to the day room. Remind you, I'm on this side. And he's on that side. So I told him, what you finna do? He's, man, I'm finna go to the day room. You know what I'm saying? Because at this time on Ferguson, they was doing one half because there was so many people. You know what I'm saying? You know you got 300 people on the block, so they do first half, 2 row and 1 row, or back half, 2 row and whole 3 row, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to do crowd control, you know what I'm saying? So the most people they can have in the day room, I think, was like 150 at the most. So it's 300 people on the block.
So we in the day room, like you,
right.
you mentioned the block. People might think you're talking about the actual block.
No,
you're
we're
talking about
the day room.
The day room. The day room, for people who don't know, is when you go into the tank. Is it
when you go to where
the unit?
The TVs are?
Yeah, inside.
You got the tables
unit.
inside.
Right.
Yeah, the day room is like I said. You got the tables. You got TVs on Ferguson.
You got the chess table. You got the domino table.
It's about like 3 or 4 tables.
The poker table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You got, and on Ferguson is Mexico and Africa. You know what I'm saying? The white boy really don't have no bench like that. They used, when I first got, they didn't. You know, they started as come along. They had like a little, you know what I'm saying, a little bench. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just being honest. I ain't trying to, because I ain't gonna get no points off. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. But I ain't gonna lie. On Ferguson, they believe in white slavery, and that's just facts. I mean, when I was there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being, man, I feel so, man, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, long story short, they ended up going to the day room. So they had been fighting over there all day already since, like, before we even caught on. But I already knew because I heard, you know what I'm saying, when they shouted it out. So I never forget when they found out about, it had to be about the last child. They said, what y'all doing over there, man? Oh, y'all been fighting over there? Oh, we finna open up the floor over here. And that's exactly how it went. And I'll never forget, man, Big Compton said, the nigga I came with, remember the blood nigga I told you that I came with?
That's Big Compton.
No, Big Compton was a crib. You know what I'm saying? But his celly was the one who I came with, the blood nigga I came with. You know what I'm saying?
Shaggy.
Nah, Shaggy.
That's your celly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga that I came with, he so weenie, I don't even want to say his name. He got ran off, he's a weenie.
Right.
You know
in 2 weeks.
Nah, he got ran off for 6 weeks. The other nigga got ran off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He was on medium custody. This nigga right here got ran off for 6 weeks. We came on the block together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I saw all his mistakes. I was watching them. Remember I told you?
Now, which block were you on?
On H Block.
You was on H Block.
I was on H Block. Remind you, I told you with him, we was going to Rick and I'm watching him. He was hooping. I wasn't doing all that hooping. I'm paying attention. I'm watching what's going on. I'm watching the yard. I'm just, paying attention, figuring out what's going on. He was over here shadow boxing, and he done got in with some more niggas, and he was just, I'm like, shit, I'm thinking the nigga got something. I'm like, man, blood, like, he gonna punch something down with all that, you know what I'm saying, all that shit he was doing. And I found out he was just horse playing. Cause so when the flow got open, and Big Compton, I'll never forget, he say, well, shit, I want to squabble with my celly. He look like he got something. And that ain't the business, you know what I'm saying?
Now, Big Compton is a crip.
Yeah, Big Compton is a crip. Yeah, shout out Big Compton, man, he a real one.
So, the way that I hear stories about Ferguson is that it's segregated. You know what I mean? And that there's rules and that Bloods aren't fighting the Crips. So, when the flow gets open on Ferguson.
No, it really just depends because they didn't. The flow could open. You know what I'm saying? It could be Crips Blood.
Oh, this is in the day room.
Yeah, the day room.
The flow was open on the day. Oh, I thought y'all was on the rec yard.
No, the flow get open. See, but you know what I'm saying? And the flow get open anywhere on the run, under the TV. You know what I'm saying? On the rec yard, they open up the flow on the in the day room and on the block. So at count time, you're gonna have 5 different fights going on at one time. One right here, one right here. It was like 4 at that time. One right here, one right here. And everybody that can't finish fighting right here, you got to go back on the TV when you get back in the day room. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went. You know what I'm saying? So they had been fighting on G Block.
So where are the guards around this time?
Man, you know, it's a shorter staff. So the guards, like I said, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't want to be over there at that time. Man, they been shorter staff. You might have one guard, you know what I'm saying, working both blocks. So they got to come over here, pass out mail over here, count time over here, then come over here, go to this block, you know what I'm saying? So you got to stand while they passing out mail and over here, guess what? We unattended over here. It's no law over here.
Okay. And it's open?
It's
like
open. It's open? No, it's like whoever, if you
like you're in a cell.
No, it's like this. You got the cells right here.
Yeah.
Then you got the day room. So now you might have 140 people in the day room, and the people that's watching us is the person on the key outside the gate. But she's doing the key right here and the key right here, and she's going down the hallway. So we'll be unattended for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Man, you can die in that day room, man. And then, hey, man, what? Man, you don't remember when person was telling, he was telling a story about when we whipped over boy. Hey, man, I'm somebody say, man, that nigga was screaming for his life, but it wasn't nobody. You know, everybody started clapping. Somebody getting your ass kicked, and everybody started clapping. Man, they not gonna hear you, man. You getting stomped out. Man, I know a bunch of niggas that got stomped out.
What you mean everybody start clapping?
Like, you know, say if it's just they fighting or whatever. Say if we whooping somebody over here, we stomping them out over here. You know, they're saying everybody gonna start clapping. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you clapping like we looking at the TV. You know what I'm saying? So when the boss look in, they just see somebody, you know, clapping. They don't right, somebody over here getting maxed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the time they look up again, you know, he bloody trying to get in. Now it's rack it up. You know what I'm saying? But then they rack it up. That was before Safe Prison. Safe Prison really kicked in. Like, they had been talking about it 03, but it didn't really kick in to like 05.
When did you go to prison?
02.
02.
Right. It still wasn't a bunch of bloods when I came down there. Fuck no. Hell no. It wasn't no bunch of bloods when I came over there at all. It was still kind of, you know what I'm saying? You had to be you had to be a real solid one to be over there. Like the people that raised me, you know what I'm saying? All the old heads, man. I got to shout out to Red Bow, Zoe, you know what I'm saying? Black Jesus, Bobby, Big Pookie, Black Boy, the ones that was there when I was there. You know what I'm saying? Before I got there, you know what I'm saying? Beaumont Red, see, you know what I'm saying? These blood niggas that I come up on. And it was solid, you know what I'm saying? It was real solid.
The floor gets open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what was the reason the floor got open? I don't know if did we answer that?
Man, look, they just dry ass opened the floor because they were fighting on G Block. You know what I'm saying? So because they were fighting on G Block, man, shout out to Polo. Polo is the one who really actually, oh, y'all fighting? No, we finna crank it up over here. And that's how that happened. So, you know, and that's when my homie tell me, hey, man, you don't wait for nobody to call you out you. Call somebody, I said, I can grab my shoes and shit. That's what I did. I got in protocol. You know what I'm saying? I was still just Beezy at this time. I wasn't King Beezy. I hadn't taken over yet. I was still paying attention, watching what was going on. But I did know this. Hey, I wasn't going there like goofball Jamal. You know what I'm saying? So I paid attention and watched what was going on.
Yeah, so, okay, boom. You call someone out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get y'all's in.
Yeah, we going to be
This is like entertainment? This is just entertainment?
I mean,
or is it, you know what I'm saying?
On the cool, that's down there what it was. Man, hey, man. And I ain't gonna lie, you say to myself, damn, man, look, out of everything, man, I didn't put myself in a situation like this to where I got to get up and do this.
Oh, this was daily?
Man, well, I ain't gonna say, no, it wasn't daily. But, you know, it's gonna get like on Fridays. On Fridays, they gonna have a thing called Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday?
Yeah, they gonna crank it up.
I've heard of Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, salute to Homer Lee. I heard of Freaky Friday.
Boy, man.
Yeah.
Shit show. Shout out Homer Lee, man.
Shout out Homer Lee.
For real.
Yeah. But Freaky Friday. What was Freaky Friday?
Freaky Friday is, you know, where they just open up the floor I remember I used to work close custody. So I was staying on K Block. I would work close custody, and they would open up the floor, man, for real. And the SARS, they would let them. You know what I'm saying? SARS would let them. Like, hey, man, if y'all ain't gonna cause no problem, man, y'all just gonna do some fighting. Then, hey, man, as long as don't nobody gotta go to that primary, hey, man. And I'd be on the board, I watched. I said, man, they was squabbling. You know what I'm saying? The floor was open, man. Shout out Icy Mike, man. For real. Icy them was down there. Icy, MC Ray. Think about the ones that was on close custody when I was going down there.
Hey, real tone, there's some real money in the room.